Welcome to FXStreet. If you like what we're talking about, you want to be updated to our videos and get them on a regular basis as they're updated, please join us on FXStreet on our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. If you like what myself and Akash are talking about, you can join us on Twitter at Mangyeko for Akash and myself at Just Analysis 1. Taking a look at Bitcoin, we were recording Bitcoin like it was a stock or a future. We'd be looking at it Monday through Friday, and it would be a very typical inverse or upside down V pattern. We started down here, traded up, and we've come all the way back down. So Bitcoin's got one more support level before really a 15 to 16% drop occurs. The Kijun Sen on the daily chart is 63,250. That is the last support level. Looks like it's going to be breached, and its oscillators on the daily chart don't show a lot of reasons why it can't move further south. Additionally, on the weekly chart, there is people who use candlestick patterns are probably salivating at this from a short-term perspective and just going, blah, that's a shooting star, blah, I got short, blah. People doing that. There's a pretty significant gap between Bitcoin's candlesticks, the bodies of these candlesticks, and the Tenkan Sen. And one of the anomalous behaviors within the Ichimoku system is that gaps between the bodies of candlesticks and the Tenkan Sen, they do not last very long. They typically correct within 4 to 6 candles, and Bitcoin is within that threshold of that correction happening. And so, the support level that it's going to find on the Ichimoku chart below where it's currently at is all the way down to 54,250. That's the weekly Tenkan Sen level. That is also, the top of the cloud on the daily chart. It's the prior 618 fib expansion. Just seems like a very natural, normal place for it to go to. That's what I see happening. The only thing that would nullify that or invalidate it would be, I guess, lack of a better description, it just pushing on to new all-time highs. That's what I see on Bitcoin. Pass it off to you, Akash.
Awesome, thank you. Let me share my screen. Right, so things are getting really interesting here for Bitcoin. Right, I am actually salivating at Bitcoin from a chart pattern perspective, but it's a little different. I'm looking at this bullish pennant pattern here on a one-day time frame, right? And right now I see this two-day demand zone here, right, which ranges from 60,521 to 63,620. And the last time it happened, Bitcoin dipped into it and saw a massive buying pressure, not a massive, like a consistent buying pressure, which pushed it, made the candle close above it. And right now we're going back into this level. Admittedly, this makes the demand level, the demand zone a little weaker. But I feel like this is necessary after this 9% candle that we saw here. And yeah, and I think what's going to happen right now is it's going to bounce off of this level here, and we're going to talk about 60,000 level again, and then it's going to go higher. And this bullish pennant pattern predicts or forecasts a 38% upswing, which puts Bitcoin at 86,836. That's what I'm looking at, and you can expect Bitcoin to probably stop somewhere around 70,000 psychological level, or the 161.8 fib here at 77,900. These are the two levels I'm looking at from a bullish perspective. But going back to the one-day time frame, one-day chart, what should not happen for this bullish thesis to stay intact is Bitcoin should not produce a close below the low of this demand zone here, which is 60,521. But for argument's sake, let's just consider that as 60,000. So a daily close below 60,000 would definitely invalidate this bullish pennant thesis, as it would produce a lower low. The last swing low that we saw here was formed on 6th November at 60,100. So we do not want Bitcoin closing below this level, right? If it does happen, then I'm expecting Bitcoin to probably stabilize in this demand zone here, which ranges from 56 to 58. That's what I have from a technical perspective. From an on-chain perspective, as you can see here, the support levels for Bitcoin are really like massive from like a larger time frame perspective. which shows that roughly 2.3 million BTC was acquired by 5 million addresses at 58,000. So that's an average price, right? So there's good amount of support at least until 15,000. But from a lower time frame perspective, as you can see here, the immediate support level ranging from 60,000 to 62,000 is also a good support. So in the short term, I'm not looking at any massive downswings for Bitcoin, uh, at least not as low as below 60,000, right? And another thing that I want to show here is that the daily active addresses has been on a constant upswing since 25th July, or since mid-July probably, and have been looking at the 30-day moving average of daily active addresses. It shows that it's just below 1 million right now, and this is a good sign of consistent growth. And another thing is the 30-day MVRV has reset now, almost reset to zero right now. So I would be looking to open longs, although there's a possibility that it could dip in a negative territory. But still, I'm just I would be long Bitcoin right now. The only thing concerning is the 365-day MVRV, which currently sits at around 40%. But as you can see, yeah, the start of the bull run probably in the early 2020s. As you can see, Bitcoin price continued to rally. But the most apt scenario right now, I can comparing this spike in MVRV is late October, is when Bitcoin easily just went from 36, 38 to 120% profitability. So this is the only thing concerning, right? But if other than this, everything else looks bullish for Bitcoin. And yeah, that's my take on Bitcoin.
All right. Well, thank you, Akash, and thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all have a safe weekend. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.